Hello, and welcome to the Hyperconverged Podcast series. I'm Derek Howard, here to help us explore why organizations are choosing hyperconverged infrastructure are our guests, Greg Abbott, Senior Solution Architect at Tech Power Solutions, and Mark Kravitz, Hyperconverged Category Manager at HPE. Welcome to you both.
Thank you, Derek. Glad to be here.
Yep. Thank you, Derek.
So, Greg, hyperconverged infrastructure represents one of the fastest growing categories in IT with a total addressable market of about $8 billion, and it's growing at about 14% a year. Now, by 2023, 70% of enterprises will be running some form of HCI. So why is HCI growing so fast?
I think it solves some really difficult problems customers are having, and it solves it really easy. Hyperconverged is a fantastic platform. So HP has done really well with their own and with their partner Nutanix. The DHCI platform takes that to another level. It doesn't lock customers into a modular building block. So our customers are seeing that their storage and their compute needs are growing at different rates. So the DHCI model works really well to give them that flexibility.
That's great. Mark, HCI has been in the market now for a couple of years, and HPE is now talking about HCI 2.0. So why the change, and what's so great about disaggregated HCI?
Yeah, no, thanks, Derek. So, hyperconverged historically has worked very well to simplify, the management of virtual infrastructure. And I'd say it's done very well for predictable workloads, right? Things that have predictable patterns, more like general purpose workloads. But as customers started to move into, say, the business critical workloads with HCI, they saw a number of limitations, right? Things around, limitations around performance, latency. But the big thing they really saw was around cost and just not utilizing their capacity optimally. For example, if they bring in an unpredictable workload and that maybe only needed a storage or performance, they were forced to add the under end of the equation. They were forced to add compute, even though they weren't going to be using it. And so what DHCI does, it's a little bit different take on it, but it really provides customers the best of both worlds. It gives them the flexibility of choice, like converged infrastructure, where I can scale the compute and storage independently, and I just need to add what I need for the particular workload, even if it's unpredictable. But just like HCI, it's giving them that simplicity, right? So it's allowing them to manage from that VM level, just like they would get from a traditional HCI. And I think the ultimate thing that they're getting out of it is to be able to reduce costs, right? To be able to optimize their TCO as they start bringing on these unpredictable workloads and growing these environments larger.
That's great. So, Greg, so it sounds like simplicity and flexibility are some of those key reasons that customers are choosing HCI. Can you tell me how Tech Power Solutions is helping customers take advantage of these DHCI benefits?
Yeah, the quickest way that we're getting customers up to speed on this is we have introduced to them the cloud physics assessment, and that's a free assessment. A customer can get started with that in 15 to 20 minutes. And it gives them a fantastic view of their workloads, what they're doing now on the existing hardware. If it's old hardware, we want to see how we can consolidate that and fit that onto a DHCI infrastructure. That's been a fantastic tool for us. In fact, I kicked a customer off with that assessment just this morning in the Portland area. So that's working really well for us. That's been a key tool for us, and it's free to the customer. So we love that. In addition to that, HP has some fantastic incentives for trade-ins on different equipment, and that's worked really well to help save customers money and make the whole package affordable.
So thanks, Greg and Mark. This has been a great summary. If you'd like to learn how you can gain the simplicity and flexibility of HPE DHCI and get a cloud physics assessment, please contact Greg at Tech Power Solutions by clicking on the link below, and he'll get right back to you. Also, to find more details on the Lose Your Storage Blues trade-in and migration program, you can also click below. Thanks very much.
Thank you.